Welcome to another video with Invest with the Doctor. My name is Dr. Haider. I'm an emergency medicine doctor, physician by day, and by night I'm an investor and trader. I haven't been making many videos lately, and that's probably because of the US trade wars or tariffs that have been going on. This has made it quite difficult to sort of pick and choose stocks as the stock market has been tanking lately due to the tariff wars, and it's been quite continuous. Every day you hear a piece of news or sort of a news, and you sometimes hear what's going on with the tariffs and reciprocal tariffs, against Canada, Mexico, China, and this makes it very difficult because what investors hate is uncertainty, and what stock market hates is uncertainty in the market itself. So when people don't know what actually to do and where to invest, it makes it quite difficult. But these are the times where gold outshines the stock market itself, and I'm going to give you some reasons as to why you should be investing in gold or have gold in your portfolio. I've been tweeting or posting on X sort of on nearly on daily basis, and if I don't get a chance to make videos, I do sort of post on X nearly on daily basis, or at least twice or thrice in the week. The link for my Twitter is in the description, and you can try and see on regular basis what I've been talking about, or what sort of I find interesting in the world of investing, and where it should be, where I'm trying to put my money. So if I don't make videos, at least I do on regular basis post on X, and you can look at those sort of posts or tweets on daily basis. But having said that, I will try to make a few videos sort of on regular basis from now on. Sort of the trend to what I would be investing is a little bit different, and that's because the stock market hasn't been doing very well. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to invest in growth stocks, which have been tumbling lately. If you're in for the long term, it is still the thesis doesn't change, and you can still invest in those stocks. But at the moment, when the stock market is tumbling, sort of trying to buy individual stocks is a little bit difficult and tricky, and the stock prices tend to fall quite quickly in these kind of markets. As you might see from my posts, I've been investing in gold and in gold stocks. Today in this video, I'm going to be mainly talking about just gold. My next few videos would be about gold stocks and which individual gold stocks I'm investing. And I find that the price would be going up this year. Now, the reason for investing in gold is because of the sheer move of the gold price, and I think in this year 2025 the gold prices are likely to go up a lot higher from what they are at the moment. Now, the reason for this is, I mean, there are quite a few things. There's just not one reason, but more or less, it has to do with the uncertainty in the market itself. Now, according to the Federal Reserve's latest projections, both inflation and unemployment are expected to rise in 2025. The Fed has revised its 2025 GDP growth forecast downward from 2.1 to 1.7, and anticipates inflation increasing to 2.7% in 2025 from previous estimates. This adjustment is largely attributed to uncertainties stemming from recent tariff policies. Additionally, the Fed projects a slight increase in the unemployment rate, reflecting expectations of slower economic growth. The Fed's last projections expecting higher inflation and rising unemployment are generally bullish for gold stocks. Okay, so the fact, that they're thinking there's going to be higher inflation and rising unemployment is generally quite good for gold prices. Might not be so good for the individuals, but the gold prices likely do go up when this happens. Higher inflation boosts gold demand. Since gold is a traditional hedge against inflation, investors tend to buy more gold when inflation is expected to rise. Okay, so that's what they're expecting, and if the inflation does rise, it will bring in more demand for gold. Economic uncertainty drives a safe haven demand. Rising unemployment signals potential economic weakness, making gold an attractive safe haven asset. Expected rate cuts weaken the dollar. The Fed plans rate cuts in 2025, which could weaken the US dollar. A weaker dollar typically pushes gold prices higher since gold is priced in dollars. Lower real interest rates favor gold. Even if nominal rates decrease, if inflation remains high, real interest rates could stay low or even negative, making gold more attractive as it doesn't yield interest but holds value. Overall, these factors suggest a favorable environment for gold prices in the coming months. So these are my reasons for thinking that the gold price is going to go higher from here. Now, if you look at the gold chart, this is gold at the moment. As you can see, the gold price itself um, is 3,175 US dollars at the moment today at the time of making the video. The candle, look at this large daily candle. This is a daily candle on the gold price chart itself. Gold has been in this overbought territory for a long time, and that just shows you the gold momentum itself. So that means the gold price has got a very good momentum and is likely to go up higher. All the sort of averages that I normally talk about. So the 21-day, which is the blue line, the 50-day, which is the red, and the 200-day, which is the green. All of them are sloping upwards. The daily MACD has also is getting a crossover again. That tells me that the price is likely to go a lot higher from the current prices. Now, in 2025, I think this price that you see here, I think this is just the beginning. I think it's going to go a lot higher from here. As you can see, gold is coming out of this basing pattern, and like you see here, there was another basing pattern at the bottom. Let me just show you. So if you see here, this one here, so the price came out of this, went up higher, and now at the moment you can see how fast it's running. So this is gold. So unless you're directly investing in a CFD, contract for difference, which I normally don't recommend, the best thing or the best way would be to invest in gold ETFs. Now, the gold ETFs that you can invest in are quite a few, and you can try investing in any of these. So let me give you some examples. So one example is this ticker symbol. Let me show you. Ticker symbol SGLN, which is iShares Physical Gold. SGLN, ticker symbol SGLN. Again, I mean, it's pretty much similar to the previous gold chart that I showed you. All the averages, as you can see, are going upwards. MACD sort of, RSI is in overbought territories. MACD looks the same. So this is ticker symbol SGLN, iShares Physical Gold. You can also try GLDW. This is the Wisdom Tree Gold. Wisdom Tree Gold, and the ticker symbol is GLDW. Again, pretty similar. Same thing for the 21-day, 50-day, and the 200-day moving average. Again, you see the same thing, sort of the RSI in sort of overbought territory, similar MACD. So G so sort of GLDW, which is the wisdom tree gold. Also, you could go into another one. Let me show you here. So this is IAU, iShares Gold Trust. Again, you see, it's very similar picture. Okay, so this is iShares Gold Trust. And also you can buy another ETF, which is this one here. This is the Invesco secured gold, SGLD. They're all pretty much similar. Not much difference in the way they are. Again, you can see this big candle that I was talking about in the price of gold itself. You see it here. Again, the same thing, sort of in the overbought territory. Again, the same thing. The MACD is positive on the daily basis. So these are they sort of track the price of gold itself, and it's quite easy to sort of invest in these. So any broker that you use would have the same tickers, and you could invest in the gold itself. So this one is SGLD. So like I said, in the coming few weeks and months, with the way things are going at the moment, I anticipate that the price of gold is likely to go higher, and the way to sort of invest quite easily in gold. You can buy physical gold, okay, but then you would have to buy it. It would have to be posted to you. Then you'll need to keep it at in your home, and there are quite a few prices involved in that. And if you're interested, let me know. I can talk about that as well. The pros and cons of having to buy physical gold coins or gold bullion. But I think for most investors or most sort of traders, the easiest thing to do would be to buy the gold ETF. So that is ticker symbol SGLN, GLDW, IAU, and SGLD. So these are the ETFs that you can buy. As I showed you just now, they track the price of gold. So it might just be very easy to sort of invest in these ETFs as opposed to buying physical gold. So this is all I had to say for this video. Like I said, I'll be talking about individual gold companies because I feel that it makes sense to invest in individual companies as well, because a lot of them, the prices tend to go much higher than the price of gold itself when gold is in a bull market. And at the moment, gold is in a bull market. So I think it would make sense for people to have gold in their portfolio, especially with the way the stock markets are acting at the moment. So I hope you got some information out of this video, and I hope you found this useful. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.